Hey guys, welcome to this upload for you guys here on Wrestling Fan Open Mic Night. It's night time somewhere in this world, but end of the day, I do it any time of the day. It's just a name. What's in a name this day that roses smell of sweet? And you guys are that sweet enough to actually hit that subscribe button. 35 of you now! What? Incredible. And keep it, obviously, you guys, if you come across this video for the very first time, you know what to do. Join everyone else and join this family that I'm creating here on Wrestling Fan Open Mic Night. Like majority of you guys, I can't thank you enough for the support you guys keep giving me on my content. I know it sounds generic. I know it sounds like this, but I'm not scripted. I don't follow bullshit. I just go beyond the grain. You know, yesterday I went quite dark. I covered a few topics, you know, and I was saying my piece. You know, it's quite funny when people try still to this day, within this hour, people still trying to defend Brock Lesnar. I don't get it. I cannot get it. Really does my head in. You know? Really does my head in. You know, that guy's a piece of shit. But the thing is, right, people say, oh, he's innocent until proven guilty, until a court of law and all this lot. Why are you using that terminology? I know I brushed upon this, but I forgot to mention this. Right? It's WWE's legal team that declared him innocent, not a court of law. There's a difference. You know, you need a solicitor, you need a lawyer, you know, to prove yourself in the court of law, to prove if you're innocent, you know, or guilty. You know, that's what it's there for. You know, I'm allowed to say what I want to fucking say to the point where I sit on camera and say it because I've got no one else to talk to about it. You know, it's you guys I talk to. You know, that's why I do TikTok videos. That's why I do YouTube discussion videos on this channel. And it baffles me when someone literally comes on my video, not literally, because that's a whole different ball game. We don't do that here on YouTube. You might get asked for ID for it, if you did. But, God forbid if you did. You know? No one's ever attributed me that way. Oh, I went south. I do apologise, but I don't apologise. End of the day, someone literally came on. This is a outline what they tried to say. I was going to argue back, but because you got 35 subscribers, good luck. What's that going to do with anything? Even if I've got 1 subscriber, 2 subscribers, 3, 4, 5,000, 5 million. I'm not a mega superstar that people claim that YouTubers have to be acknowledged for their entertainment or their knowledge and their willpower, you know? Because I want to blow my own ego here. Many, many times when I used to do talk videos, people say my stuff was way in advance. You should be bigger than you should be. You know, and it's not my fault I've got a small dick. No, I'm joking, guys. Well, it's average size. But I'm joking. I'm fucking joking. You know, because at the end of the day, this is my sense of humour. And why do you think I occasionally wear this hat? You know? I'm wearing Muppets today. You know, I'm very controversial. I feel like I'm wearing the WWE right now. Because they're a bunch of fucking Muppets at the moment. You know, because of all this backlash from I'm saying this, right? I am fucking saying this, right? He's still guilty. But I know too I'm proven guilty. But I stand by my thing. Stand by what I have to say. Because at the end of the day, right, guys, it proves how guilty conscience they've actually fucking got. To the point where they felt bad when it went wrong. And people thinking, oh, that large pop, did you hear it? I mentioned this already, I know. But I'm not being funny. Wrestling fans will mark out of anything because they're thinking of what's happening in the ring at that current time. They've got the adrenaline, the buzz, because they're at a wrestling show, they cheer and boo. You don't go by that, by reality. You know? That's the thing is, reality is key in this conversation when I do stuff like that. You know? And the reason why I says about a negative response is the reason why, because it hurt a lot of people that I know. And I've came across new people that are younger than me, that understand what's going off in the bit of wrestling business. They've got a good IQ, right? Fantastic people, right? I interact with on TikTok, as well as obviously here on YouTube, but not many comment on my YouTube videos, on this one especially, but my vlog channel they do. But it angers me, right? If they weren't such a guilty party of bringing him back, why the hell is Triple H trying to blame the blame game on John Cena? Said, oh, John Cena's writing his final chapter of his story. I am the gamer. I'm full of bullshit. I love to play mind games. You know? But look, when R-Truth came back, right? He literally came back. And it says, all part of the show. And then R-Truth's family, including R-Truth, shot him down for it. The fans brought him back. Yeah, fair enough. WWE paid the paycheck. Sorry, TKO pays the paycheck. But you got to understand. Understand this fucking clearly. Right? Take the blame. You've gone to blame. This fan's gone to John Cena and asked him, when he's bumped on the street, says, what do you think to Brock Lesnar coming back? Oh, is this going to be your next big match? And he says, well, I've been doing this for 25 years now. It's now that WWE is pretty much saying WWE, it's down to them. So, who's to blame here? And then Dave Meltzer, clever dick that he did, turned around and went on his podcast and turned around, even though we take his voice as a pinch of salt sometimes, but then some people take it to the full extreme. Oh, more than likely it might have been the sponsors. Who's writing the paychecks? Who the fuck is writing the paychecks for WWE? You know? It baffles me. And if he weren't such a guilty person, they would have fucking literally, you know? It makes me wonder if that general reaction to John Cena coming back, I mean, when John Cena came out, when he literally saw Brock Lesnar come out, it was a genuine reaction. You never can fucking tell this day and age. Because you look at the bigger picture of it all, right? You fucked up bringing him back. Upset a lot of your fans. Yes, there is a lot of fans out there that are upset. You can't just go by what happened at the show. You know? When people's raw emotions, what has been through that fucking grind watching your shows. It's bad. It's bad. You know, you kept up with it in the moment. Oh, it's loud. It's loud. It would have knocked the roof off if there was a roof. How's this guy got in fan base? You know, he's not relevant. It was far better without him. I said this when he first came back ever. When he first... I literally put a video out. If any of my OGs that are following me from my original channel, I don't know. But can you remember when I literally said about when WWE 2K decided to put Brock Lesnar as a character? He's coming back. No, he's not. How the fuck can he be back? He's with UFC. He's under contract UFC. Look how much fucking times have fucking changed. UFC and TKO work together now. You know? It really baffles me. They're using the fucking blame game to fucking get ahead of life so you don't know who... This is why fans are getting pissed off. You know? The ones who want to address this situation take it to the court of law to try and prove him guilty there. Or not guilty. You know? That's the whole idea of court of law. Like I've mentioned. It really frustrates me when I can sit here in my room while my family's on holiday, on vacay or vacation, whatever you Americans call it this day and age, or wherever in this world it is. I'm alone, I've got no one to talk to. It's really frustrating me. Yes, people may think I'm rattled. Of course I'm fucking rattled. You know, because at the end of the day, he's fucking guilty. When you've got fucking former roster members coming out and saying it. GW podcast here in the United Kingdom. Yes, GW. I'll tag them down below. Check their fucking podcast out. Please do. You know? It's about time we got some fucking honesty in this world, you know? Having someone to want to stand up, you know? People lapped up the P. Diddy fucking scenario, or Diddy, or whatever, Diddy, Donkey, Diddy Kong, whatever he goes under now. Oh no, I'm not being a racist because he's an ape and he's a black guy. I'm not being racist, guys. Before you fucking jump down my throat and fucking say that. You know? Because end of the day, it's pissing me off, right? People easily to jump on the bandwagon of that. People who jumped on the bandwagon with fucking the likes of Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. That fucking saga went off before it went to court. You know? See the fucking difference. You know, you piss me off, right? WWE used to be my escape from reality, but you've literally messed people's heads up to the point where what is fiction, what is non-fiction nowadays. You know, because if other roster members and that lot are coming out explaining what they're fucking saying, what's going off, and the people are so against this, right? So against this. You've released so many wrestlers over the years because you didn't have any creative direction for them. Understandable, but you bring back Brock Lesnar, stealing the spotlight. What your fucking roster are fucking doing, and you bring him back. You're gonna bring him back part time. You know, there's no appearance with John Cena at all on Raw. I didn't watch it. I saw clips. It's bad enough when I saw Becky fucking shooting her shit to Nikki Bella, which no fucking sense whatsoever, because she's bringing relevance when her and John Cena were together. I'm on about Nikki Bella, but that doesn't make any sense because she got married way after that. But fans will lap it up because in the wrestling world, Nikki Bella technically split up with John Cena. Or vice versa, right? And they're stuck in that mode. They don't bring the reference to her husband that she beat up, mentally and physically. But they want to bring Brock Lesnar back as a fictional character to sweep it under the rug, as the old saying goes. No, it's pissed me right off. And it's pissed me right off to the point where, right, you literally look at the way WWE is at the moment, right? You've got, the weird thing about it is, you bring Brock back. But the advocate that used to work with him, Paul Heyman, the mouthpiece that fucking made him a household name technically, other than what he literally was doing in the ring, that Brock was always silent. Paul Heyman was the one that was shooting his shit. Who's going to be talking for Brock Lesnar if he did ever come back and talk? I don't like the way he cuts promos. I've seen it fucking done before, and it's fucking. I know I say fucking a lot. But at the end of the day, read. Sorry, but fucking true. You know? There's no need to bring him back. You know? Brock Lesnar's amazing. He does fuck all for the wrestling business. Other than, oh yeah, let's buy some merchandise off him. Let's plug merchandise, shall we? Shall we? Oh, wait a minute. Due to budgeting cuts, I'm not fucking showing that on my show. Hashtag heel Gav I Nots. So, fuck you. You know? I'm just fucking really pissed off to the point where you've literally built up the roster. We've got over the fact he was like no cease to exist in WWE. And these allegations and so on came out. Right? And I look at this is why it says, who's to blame? If Triple H ain't taking it, John Cena's not taking it, who's taking it? I've already just saw on my timeline as we speak, as I'm recording this, one of the major sponsors has dropped out of a deal. They're about to walk away from WWE. They're not the guilty party. They're going to tell WWE to fuck off. You know? What's that say to you? Are you going to turn around and say to that sponsor, oh no, stay with WWE. He's an innocent man. You know? He's very innocent, boys and girls. Please. Piss off. You know? It's fucking mental. Absolute fucking mental. Time to be a wrestling fan. I'm saying wrestling fan because I'm watching other stuff. You know what? It's Wednesday, isn't it? Yeah, Wednesday. The 6th of August. Tonight is Dynamite. I'm looking forward to Dynamite. So fuck you if you don't like it. But another thing what WWE done, right? As I've got my computer loaded up, ESPN have signed a streaming deal to do WWE in America from 2026. And it's dubbed, they're changing the game again. And I'm like, 1.6 billion for this. I know when you put wrestling shows, it's expensive. But 1.6 billion. But that's not even going to cover the debt. You know? They're not even going to it doesn't cover the debt they're in. And they're going to get more in debt with obviously the speculations with having 2 PLEs a month. Rumours is it's going to start from after WrestleMania, from Backlash. And then obviously some rumours I've read it's going to start from Survivor Series. I feel like it's going to start from faster than we think. You know, not obviously the ones they've already got booked, but I think it's probably going to be Backlash. That's my honest opinion. 2-night PLEs shouldn't happen. It's bad enough it's draining when you could easily say, oh yeah, watch the backup on Netflix. You get it on Netflix in the UK. You know? But all I'm saying to you guys is, enough is enough. You don't need to saturate the market even more than you already are doing. You know, give other companies the look in. Not because I watch AEW, but the thing is, you're going to be probably forcing people to buy more tickets yet again, as fucking Groupon sort of style. No spun towards Groupon, but if you know what I mean, group of tickets. Like I say, wrestling used to be a thing for people to escape their reality. Now you're going to put them in more debt because if they want to go to this show. I can't picture, right, other than what we've already got as 2 nights, I couldn't picture in a million years 2 nights for every pay-per-view, but it probably ends up that way. Then you've got the likes of NXT, their version of PLEs. You've got the likes of fucking TNA working with WWE. They'll probably be affected some way or form. So you're going to make a chock-a-block fucking segment so you got all the money. All the money. Oh, wait a minute, you're still in debt. So hiring the venues out twice, you really think that's a wise decision when you're already in debt? It's a dumb mistake move. Absolute dumb mistake. And this is just me being honest. And it's mad how much I got fucking attacked for not siding with Brock Lesnar. It's beyond me. You know? This is why I wore this t-shirt in honour of WWE headquarters. The fucking Muppets. You know, I'm not... I literally feel like when I look at this t-shirt, I'm thinking, okay, who could resent Stephanie? Obviously, Mrs. Piggy. No, I'm not fat shaming her. Or a juggernaut. But who could represent? Put in the comments down below. I've got... On this t-shirt, I've got Fozzie Bear. I've got Kermit. I've got Miss Piggy. I got the chef. That could be Triple H, the chef, because he's cooking up a storm right now on the internet. And the Rock character, I can't think who it is. But anyway, that's just my thoughts. But before I do go, just to let you know, I'm thinking about launching merch. But I don't think anyone will fucking buy it. But if you do buy it, fair enough. Alright? I ordered a t-shirt and a hoodie to come to my door with my logo on the back. And then on the front, there's a nice little design to momentum to you guys, the honest people here on YouTube, as well as the way of TikTok. End of the day, even though I'm vexed, I want you to hopefully buy the merchandise. But I'll be looking into it. You know, because at the end of the day, people have been saying to me for a while now, you should launch your own merch range. I've never thought about it in the past, but I'm thinking about it today. You know, end of the day, you guys make the world go around here on YouTube, TikTok, etc. But I'm sick and tired of bullshit after bullshit after bullshit. I've lost my voice. That's how much I'm fucking raging. I'm surprised you guys are still here at the end of this, but that's just my thoughts and opinions. Tell me yours. Until next time, guys. Catch you guys later.